sesilishaya salivali ihora lokuqala lohlelo ekhaya jikelele kanti manje ke siqalile ke sesidikadika elesibili ihora uma ngabe ke ucanga ukuthi siphelelwe embukela hayi uyadlala isazodlala ifilimu ziyakhala kholosa la ekhaya jikelele
ziyakhala ziyalila loud speakers sibophe ngazibini kubabukeli bethu kaloko singena kwi-yure yethu yesibini kodwa ke mbukeli ungaxhalabi uba uphosiwe iyure yethu yokuqala kusekuninzi esikuphathele kona nakule yure uyaqonda ukhumbule kaloko kwaXhosa kungaqhuma kubasiwe kungapaswa into ethi kuphekiwe kuphekwe kaloku into ethi kulanjiwe nilambile nje ningaxhalabi siyipheke yaqhuma kaloku uvimba wethu ophuphumayo qiniseka ugqusha lazi uhleli nje uthe zava ubabize bonke apha kusekhaya jikelele isenjimlo kaloku kholosa kalibisi nonkanyezi uMadlongothi masitshaye iqhuma amadenga wetyala.
Amaphoyisa KwaZulu-Natal athi isikhona inqubekela phambili ekhona ngecala lokubulawa komculi onedumela uKenan Forbes owaziwa ngelika AKA kanye nomngani wakhe.
Iqela le-Springboks ezaqobisana neScotland kumdlalo walo wokuvula indebe yehlabathi yombhoxo ka-2023 eFrance libhengeziwe.
Lochani, good day. Nilochiswa ngubongi ngwakwamthweni. Ngithi kini ke babukeli ekhaya, bukelani ekhaya jikelele. Qobe ngamalanga kube ngumvulo, bekube ngulesihlanu. Baniphathele ezemidlalo, baniphathele indaba, baniphathele nomgosi imbala. Ngaphundwa, bukela.
Amapolisa kwiphondo laKwaZulu-Natal athi aqhuba kakuhle kwityala lokubulawa komculi uKenan Forbes nowaziwa ngelika AKA nomhlobo wakhe uTibelo Tibbs Mutswane. Esisibini ke sadutyulwa sabulawa kwisithile esidumileyo sasebusuku eThekwini ngoFebruwari. Umkomishanala wamapolisa kwiphondo laseKZN uLieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi unqinile ngethuba ethetha nonondaba eThekwini ukuba bawufumene umpi osetyenziswe ukubulala esisibini.
We've identified at least a couple of vehicles that were used. Some of vehicles were used as getaway, some of vehicles that were used as spotters, some of the vehicles that might have been used by people after the fact that we suspect that they are a suspect in this regard. We've identified at least one firearm that has been used and positively identified to have shot and killed Mr. Forbes on that eve. We are and such are in our position as well. And we as SAPS have, as I said, identified few individuals that we're going to, maybe after discussing with the NPA, we might then start bringing them in.
Ngemva kwesonto kuqubuke umlilo enkabeni yedolobha laseGoli abasindile bazama ukubuyisela izinto esimweni kukholakala ukuthi babalelwa kwabangamakhulu ayisithupha abantu abahlala ngokungemthetho esakhiweni usindiso eMarshalltown. Kushone abantu abangama-77 kulesi sigameko kwasekuthi kamakhulu abantu asala dengwane yize sekwakhiwe indawo zesikhashana zokukhosela kodwa iningi labantu liyimtshingi bethwa ngibani ngemva kwalesi sigameko.
Isebe lezokhuselo kunye namaqala omkhosi lithi imisebenzi iyachatshazelwa kakhulu sisindululo sohlahlo lwabiwo-mali olucetywa nguNondyebo wesizwe. uNondyebo ufuna ukulawula inkcitho njengoko urhulumente ephelelwe yimali kwaye ujongane nomgibe wamatyala. Amagosa akhe axelele ikomiti eyongameleyo epalamente.
The looming 10% cut, we indicated what it will do to the JCPS cluster as a whole, and what it will do to the defense force in particular. So there will be an impact, a huge impact on capabilities as well as on goods and services.
It is the limitation of resources that made target on the reserve force base. We have exceeded. It is the budgets that made us not to have the number of hours at sea as it was the target for the year. It was the resources that made us not to have maritime coastal patrol target for the year was set.
Iphini likangqongqoshe wezokuxhumana kwamazwe kanye nokubambisana uAlvin Bothes usecela inhlangano yamazwe aseAfrika ukuthi iphenye ukuhlobana phakathi kweinkundla zokuxhumana kanye nokuketulwa kombuso okwenzeka ezwenikazi laseAfrika. uBothes ukhuluma elamazwe emhlanganweni okucobelelana ngolwazi weinsuku ezimbili oqhubekayo ekomkhulu leAU eEthiopia. Eminyakeni emithathu edlule kube nokuketulwa kwemibuso kwenziwe ngamasosha emazweni ayisikhombisa ezwenikazi leAfrika. Igungu eziyishumi-nanhlanu zokhetho ezwenikazi laseAfrika zibambe iqhaza engqungqutheleni lapho kuxoxwa khona ngamasu nomhlahlandlela wokuvikela ubuqotho bokhetho. Ikhomishana yokhetho-ke yaseNingizimu Afrika nokuyiyona unobhala wenhlangano i-Association of African Electoral Authorities ilona-ke noma iyona eqhuba lolu hlelo. Lo mhlangano okucobelelana ngolwazi uza ngesikhathi esibalulekile njengoba amazwe amashumi-amabili ase-Afrika ezobe ebheke okhethweni ngonyaka ozayo.
South Africa, as Department of International Relations and Cooperation, through its African Renaissance Fund, is contributing financially to the realization of the development of the framework and guidelines on social media and related technologies. We do so because we are a proponent of the deepening of democracy. We are an interlocutor as it relates to the enhancements of democratic processes on the African continent. And we do so, Natasha, having in hindsight the fact that it is our ambition that the more than 20 elections that are taking place on the African continent in 2024 would obviously be significantly different to the past elections on the African continent, where we utilize social media in particular as an instrument and mechanism to communicate in unequivocal language on electoral processes. But we also need to put in place measures and mechanisms in relation to misinformation and disinformation, aka fake news, that more than often find expression.
Siphinde sikwamukele mbukeli ekhaya jikelele kanti-ke njengamanje sesingena kwezemidlalo. Umqeqeshi wobanyana uDesiree Ellis umemezele iqembu elizobhekana neMelika emidlalweni emibili yokungcweka kule nyanga.
To go to better leagues.
Ibanyana izobuyela enkundleni ngasekupheleni kwephezulu. Elakuleli lizodlala imidlalo emibili yomngane neqembu laseMelika elikleliswe labasendaweni yesithathu emhlabeni. Leli qembu laseMelika libalwa kanye namaqembu amahlanu asekhale emuka nendebe yomhlaba.
The expectations never stop. It's always been there. I think already the expectation getting into the national team is high, and then obviously we know we're a results-driven country, and the fans don't expect anything less. And all I can say is that this team will put in that effort, will put in that performance to possibly get the result that we want.
uEllis uthi ngenza omkhulu umehluko ukusungula iligi kuleli.
It's important that we get that professional league. It's important that players train at a certain level every day, not having to worry about going to work.
Lemidlalo izoba ingxenye yokuyilolongela ukuhlungela ama-Olympics ezodlalwa ngenyanga ezayo.
Also want to reward, the players that were at the World Cup because they did magnificently, and you also want to have that consistency, considering that you have a qualifier coming up not so far away.
Umdlalo oqala uzodlalelwa eCincinnati mhla zingamashumi-22 kwephezulu, kanti owesibili uzodlalelwa eChicago emva kweyinsuku ezimbili idlalo oqala. Yombili lemidlalo izoyisakaza bukhoma iSABC.
Iqela le-Springboks ezaqobisana neScotland kumdlalo walo wokuvula indebe yehlabathi yombhoxo ka-2023 eFrance libhengeziwe. uDe Klerk ke ngomnye wabadlali abalishumi-11 abagcine indawo zabo kwiqela elibethe iNew Zealand kwiiveki ezimbini ezidlulileyo. Umqeqeshi uNienaba udibene neScotland ekwindawo yesihlanu kwihlabathi. Iibhoksi ke zibekwe kwindawo yesibini kwaye abakhuphisana nabo iIreland kwindawo yokuqala. Ngamaqela amabini kuphela anokuthi adlulele kwi-quarter finals. Lunye kuphela utshintsho kwiqela leSpringbok. uJasper Fils uthathe indawo kwinombolo yesibhozo kuDwayne Vermeulen oya ebhentshini. Utshintsho lwasemva lunoDamian Dialende noJesse Kriel bedibana embindini webala kwaye uChelson Colby ubuya ephikweni lasekhohlo endaweni kaMakazole Mapimpi. uKanan Moody kunye neLock uJan Klein khange bathathelwe ngqalelo ekuthethweni ngenxa yokwenzakala okungephi. uNienaba ke uthi ulindele ukunquzulana neScotland kwaye kubalekile ukuba iqela likhawuleze lisifumane isingqi salo.
Abezemidlalo esifundeni Nelson Mandela Bay Eastern Cape bakholelwa ukuthi amabhokobhoko azongena nokuzethemba emidlalweni wawo wokuqala wendebe yomhlaba yebhola lombhoxo ngesonto.
Iphondo lempuma koloni lidumile kumbhoxo kwelilizwe kwaye abadlali abaninzi baphuhliswe kwaliphondo kwiminyaka emininzi edlulileyo. Elinye iqala lalomdlalo yinkonde uThemba Ludwaba. Luka Ludwaba wazibandakanya neqela eKwaru ngonyaka bo-1960 kwaye unamava kumbhoxo. Uthi unalo ithemba lokuba amabhokobhoko aza kubuya nayo indebe yeWebb Ellis.
Mna ndi-expect into yoba sizayiwina iWorld Cup according to i-performance endibabona abadlala ngayo.
Iqela lombhoxo lasezwide i-African Bombers apho ukapteni wamabhokobhoko uSiya Kolisi wayedlalela lona linalo ithemba lokuba iqela lasekhaya liza kufikela kumdlalo wamagqibela kankqoyi.
Hayi amabhokobhoko ready kakhulu. Remember kaloku especially after la game siyokugqibela sidlalileyo leNew Zealand.
Naye owayesokuba ngumphathi wabadlali bamabhokobhoko uZola Yeye uthi akuzukuba lula ukukhusela le ndebe yehlabathi yombhoxo kodwa amabhokobhoko anamaqhinga amatsha.
Lamava ndawafumanayo yayi sisithebe esinokuchulumanco esinovuyo ukufumana ithuba ndibe yinxalenye nombhoxo endiwudlala ndimncinci ndafikela kwiqondo eliphezulu.
Lo mdlalo kunye neScotland uza kuqala nge-5:45 emva kwemini yangecawa. Ndinguzolani Moya weendaba ze-SABC ndiseGqeberha kwiphondo leMpuma Koloni.
Are you interested in the luxurious and flexy vibes of leisure? And staying on top of fashion, beauty, and wellness trends? Are you interested in live music performances and exploring the creativity in the arts? Or just love marveling at the amazing global scenery? Are you hitting the road for an all-time adventure while you're nibbling here and there? Well, Trends Live is where all of that and more is at. We're here to set the mood for the weekend and keep you up to date on the latest trends. We're switching it up. Catch us on our new time slot, delivered to you by fresh new faces and an exceptional team. See you every Friday at 8 p.m. on the SABC News Channel.
It is an idea for which I am prepared to die.
I cherish the idea of a new South Africa where all South Africans are equal.
We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty.
Yes, it's been a long road. And when in doubt, like Madiba, keep walking.
Never and never again shall it be that this beautiful land will again experience the oppression of one by another.
Don't be part of the problem. You are the change you seek. Be the Madiba you want to see.
We understand it still that there is no easy road to freedom.
interested in the luxurious and flexi vibes of leisure? And staying on top of fashion, beauty, and wellness trends? Are you interested in live music performances and exploring the creativity in the arts? Or just love marveling at the amazing global scenery? Are you hitting the road for an all-time adventure while you're nibbling here and there? Well, Trends Live is where all of that and more is at. We're here to set the mood for the weekend and keep you up to date on the latest trends. We're switching it up. Catch us on our new time slot, delivered to you by fresh new faces and an exceptional team. See you every Friday at 8 p.m. on the SABC News Channel.
What effect is the lack of edutainment having on our youth?
When the content moved out of the space post 2016, then we lost touch with young people.
Let's go back to maybe what we did right as a country.
In the times when we were dealing with things right, we were caring about young people, underline caring about young people.
I think as young people, they're dealing with so many more different problems and issues than we did 10, 20, 30 years ago. And they don't have the tools necessarily to cope.
So it's extremely important then that we release the children from the shackles of only English. We release the children from the shackles of being separated from the grown-ups. We grew by having intergenerational dialogues.
Join me, Naledi Muleo, on Media and Society every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on the SABC News Channel.
Siphela sikwamukele ke mbukeli lapha ekhaya Jikelele. Sibonga kakhulu ukuthi usahlezi nathi, siyazi ukuthi uhlezi nathi ngoba sikuthembisile ukuthi thina siwomakoya siwonqesta sikunikeza konke nje okudinga futhi siphethe nezinto ezikhala kamnandi. Njengoba wazi ke mbukeli ukuthi SABC igabenge inhlelo ezikwazi ukuthi zenze iningi labantu ukuthi lizizwe lisekhaya, kanti nabethuleke balezo nhlelo kumele phela kubeke ngabantu ke abakwazi ukuthi balwenze luze yise futhi lube nesasasa ke uhlelo. Kukhona ke inhlelo zeingane ezabantu abasha kanye nabadala. Kukhona ke nohlelo lwamakhwaya ke olubizwa ngokuthi imizwilili olethulwa ke uvelani wakwaMthembu uvi Mthembu, okwakwenza ukuthi uyibuze imibuzo ngalolu hlelo mbukeli ukuthi lwalethulwa insizwa esencane uvi, kodwa ke omunye umuntu engayibuza nje ukuthi kungani lwethulwa insizwa engabe iyethula lezi inhlelo zentshe ezifaka phakathi okujuxuza. Angithi niyazi ukuthi iyouth ithanda lezo mapiano, kodwa ke cha yena uvi wathi nje no, mina ngizongena kweza kwamakhwaya. Usivakashele ke namhlanje lapha endlini zokusakaza soxoxa naye ke la ekhaya Jikelele. Mvelasi kunjani?
Tshalo. Yazi namhlanje ngimangele.
Uma ngazayintoni ngeza
babethu kuyoba njani?
Kunjani makunje?
Kunjani makunje?
Ake siqale nje wevi ulandise mhlambe umbukeli. Yazi ngaphambi ukuthi siqale singene kumsebenzi wakhe, ake sikhulume nje ngovi. Yes. Ukuthi uvi yes ngiyazi ukuthi uphuma le ndwethu.
Vele ngiphuma le emakhaya. Ngujama kamnisi ungozo umvela so wavela enyandeni uvela bahleke intombi iqeda ikhopozene phambi kwabasokazi. Imina lo bhovodla masalada uqobo lwakhe. Ngizalwa endwedwe, ngizalwa emakhaya, ngiphuma le kwelikaMthaniya. Ngizalwa intokazi eUDC, ezalwa uMandlela. Eyangikhulisa mina ngikhuliswa abantu besimame ke ungibona nje ngimbokode yangigaya. Yangigaya nje impela yangingakha ngaze ngafika la engikhona namhlanje. Khole Thongathayi ngifunda Thongathayi, ngaqeda Thongathayi ngahamba ngayokuzama lezinto zeshashalazi ngale yaminyaka yo2004 2005.
Hayibo usiyajabulisa ukuthi sinangaka.
Sikhulile. So ukhula kwami nje ngikhule nginalolu uthando I think nje into entertainment, into yomculo phakathi, because when yaku yangazi ke dadewethu ukuthi ukuhlabelela nje into yami no
24/7
noma kuthiwani. So I think into engayichaza nje ngovi uvelani umuntu nje okhule ehlonipha umzali, ehlonipha uNkulunkulu, ethanda abantu abadala. Ngisiyalithetha idlozi kithi singabantu besiko abaziyo emgwaqeni noma besibona sifaka amasudu kodwa bayazi ukuthi ngibhinca.
Uyibhinca nje ngaphakathi.
Kahle nje mntaka mama kahle nje injalo.
Manje ke njengoba kade ngisho nami mangisakwethula lapha kubabukeli ukuthi wenza wethula uhlelo olumayelana nomculo wamakhwaya. Ziningi amaningi ama-genre njengoba usho ukuthi entertainment kuningi ongangena kukho. Umculo wamakhwaya ubuvela ukhule uthanda noma mhlambe kwavela ithuba wasuthi hayi yabona ke leli angiliyeki.
Ngingathi lento yaba isiphiwo kumina. It was a gift. Masingakhuluma iqiniso ngoba ngishilo ukuthi ngaqala ngenza imidlalo yeshashalazi kakhulukazi yabona. Nakhona ukuthi ngenza imidlalo yeshashalazi mangabe ngithi kuyisiphiwo ngisafunda esikoleni dala 2000 bani ngisasho ukuthi siya expose.
Yes.
So ngathola ithuba lokuthi ngingenele imincintiswano yokucula kusekhona imincintiswano eyenziwe esikoleni ngawina ke nami ngalonyaka ngathenjisa ukuthi ngizohamba ngiyorecorda idemo.
Nazi ya.
Manje ngirecorda idemo lapha eThekwini ke ngisahamba nokuhamba kadwa ngeThekwini phela ngizwele emakhaya lapha. Mangifika lapha lo muntu okufela ngenza idemo.
Yeah.
Wangatholakala ngafona ludololo ngafona dolo ekhaya ba worried manje lo mfana wahamba wangabe sabuya manje kwenze njani kanti kuyothi sengibona nami ukuthi hayi lento engizela eThekwini ayikho angigoduke ngekhaya kunendawo lapho kuthiwa ise playhouse ngabona nje umuqa wabantu abamile bebaningi ngathi mhlambe angedwa ake ngabe ngiyobuza ukuthi mhlambe ngoba
ngiwela
ngahamba ngashona khona ngabuza bafike bangichazela bathi hayi la senza ama audition shothi inhlolovo nje ukuthi inhlolo khona ukuthi uyacula uyadansa wenzani ngathi hayi imphela lo ngangena ngabhalisa impilo yami yaguquka lapho ngoba ngathi mangingena lapha bathi ngibuye for i-session yesibili ngabuyela khona ngaqala ngangena e-theater unyaka oqala ngise theater yashiya production oqala ngangena kwesibili production unkosikazi we-producer yami ngaleso sikhathi wavula i-casting agent agency.
Yes.
Wasethi ake ngokusayine
kwenza
ngoba vele usungaphakathi e-theater wenza umdlalo weshashalazi la kunabo casting agents mhlawumbe uthola ama-advert lapho ukhangise kanti ukungena kwami lapho yila ngizobizela khona ama-audition ohlelo imizulile okumnandi uhlelo imizulile ugogo wami uthanda umculo ngangilibuka nje kodwa ngingekho kulokho kuthenini umculo wamakhwaya umculo wathanda kwasani mina but ngangazi ukuthi khona into ekuthiwa imizulile ngaleso sikhathi kwakusunqamba uthi sweet melody.
Yes. So wathemba Mkhwana
before bomthemba khwani kwakukhona babuthula sizwe Nkabinde ngaso sikhathi.
Yes. Waye umbhidiko lapha SABC kwakunekhwaya
SABC khwaya lalela. So ngaleso sikhathi vele ngangazi ukuthi babuthula sizwe ngoba benza lolu hlelo nje before even bamthozani bamkhize Ndlovu. Mase ngene kulama audition kwathiwa kimi naye sizokwenza i-field presenter. Field presenter ke uhamba ucoshela lapha nalapha makunemicimbi yamakhwaya kanti uNkulunkulu namadlozi akithi ayang-elevate ayangiphakamisa ukuthi ayiqala la kodwa sokuthatha sikufake ngaphakathi ingakho ngithi kumina kwaba isiphiwo into nje eyehlela kumina ukuthi ngoba ngiyayithanda lento but ngase ngiba nenhlanhla nokubusiseka okungako ukuthola ithuba ngase ngilibambe ngezandla zombili angibange ngisabuyele emuva.
Lalela ngiyazi ukuthi ena zikhona ingqinamba ngake ngikuze uma usuxoxa lapho uphethe igrip engaka manje uhamba niyoshutha uphethe umqingi into engaka ngibuze ngithe wevelani kungcono thina ngoba thina siyafunda lapha ethi wena lemqingi kufanele umemorize uyifake ekhanda wazi ukuthi ubani conductor ubani ungathi yiziphi mhlambe ingqinamba zokwethula uhlelo olufana njengalolu ngaphandle kwalezi sengisho ze script.
Well ngaleko ukuthi ufanele uqale uhloniphe umculo wamakhwaya because bayawuhlonipha bayawuthanda you know and amaphutha kumele ngiwenza amaphutha ngesilungu bathi amaphutha obvious escriptini into eyaqale mina yathi ukungiphazamisa amagama ababhali amagama engoma khona ama-Italian khona German khona one man khona man so manje uzokwethulela abantu abawazi abawufundele wena uzokwenza ukuthi wena ngoba mina ngumethula lolu hlelo ngizodlula nje bazosho kusasa ukuthi khona lo mfana namthanda namfana walo othatha into zethu ayibhekise eceleni so kwaba ingqinamba enjalo kumina ukuthi ke kwakufanele ngiyifundise ukuthi konje mangizosha amagama athize inhlamvu zakhona zibizwa kanjani amacula khona asho ukuthini kumele ngi-understand ukuthi mangabe umuntu ezocula ingoma ethize ibhalelwe bani ibhalelwe ukuthini nanokuthi ke thina ke siyahlupheka thina basibhalele ngesilungu ebese fanele uyiguqule wena lento uyifake esizulwini mawuzoyifaka esizulwini kumele ibe yilento vele ebhaliwe
shuthi nekhono lokubhala lapho liphinde lingene
nekhono liyangena ikhono lokubhala lapho ikhono lokuthi futhi uhumushe into ebhaliwe liyangena khona lapho mase kuba ke ukuthi uma ufika ke kubantu banikazi baye emakhwaya nomculo angithi ukubone mangabe abantu bangakazi bakwazela wenza into ethize banongabaza
ikakhulukazi futhi nakuqhamuka lo mfana sasemncane
ngaka lo mfana usikhona thina senza lento kanti lo mfana yini yena kuba uyena othola lento kanti isabelo sami nami kanti isabelo sami nje banikeza umuntu vele kuzothatha igijime naye.
How many years manje
wejalo mina ngaqala ngonyaka ka-2006
ngoba kade safike
lalela yazi ngithe mangabe ngithi namhlanje ngizo interview kuwe ngezwe kuba khona into engathi ama nerves la kimi ngoba udaba uyalazi wena
Yes,
dadewethu
sisiphumaphi,
kade sihamba sigudla kade sisinetha kade siwa sivuka sizama sometimes uthola ukuthi into usuyitholile kodwa nqamuke uphinde futhi vele iphinde inqamuke
Yes.
ezinye zengqinamba lezi abantu abangazi ngoba mabekubuka lapha ya
babona ngathi konke
bathi konke kulula.
ngiyazi ke futhi
Yabona.
ukuthi usaqhubeka nemizulile isadlala futhi ke SABC 1 futhi isaqhubeka isasemnandi
Yeah.
so but ngiyazi ukuthi ena usuphinde wathi kapotsho
Yeah.
usuhlala phambi kombhobho manje usuthi radio umsakazo
lalela angithi ngoba ngisho wena nkosazana ukuthi ukuhamba ukubona futhi
Yes.
uma usubonile into mawuyithanda awuvela unikezele kumele ukuthi noma usubona ukuthi engathi kuyafiphala kancane kodwa ke ungabusaliphosa ethawula zami manje ngise Jozi FM
Yes.
ngishaya umbhobho lapho eJozi FM manje 326 kusukela ngomsombuluko kuya
Afternoon
kulesihlanu
drive.
lalele into mangabe iphiwe kushuthi yakho but ngiyake kubonge kakhulu lokho noxolo ngoba i-industry lo mkhakha esuku ungifundisile yabo ungifundisa ukuthi noma zikunetha
Yeah.
kodwa mangabe into uyithanda uyifuna
Yes.
unganikezeli
Yeah.
noqhubeka uzame bakhona abantu abazothi kuwena kusasa hayi sizoliqheba ihlazo lakho
Uyabona?
bakhona abantu abazothi kusasa kuwena khululeka noma sasibona ukuthi abantu balindele ukuthiza kuwena kodwa ngoba wena siyakubona ukuthiza okunakho sizozama ukuthi sikukhosele so ngiyabonga kakhulu kumsakazo iJozi FM ngiyabonga kakhulu kubaphathi beJozi FM abanginikeza ithuba lokuthi woza mfana uzoshana i326 akulula but umnandi
manje yini umehluko yazi ngihlezi ngiyibuza ukuthi
Yeah.
na I wonder yipi umehluko phakathi ngoba wena usukwenza kokubili
Yeah.
ukuba umabona kude
Yeah.
nokuba ka radio
Umsakazo. La kunzinyana la ngoba kumele wazi ukuthi bayakubuka ngoba sibuka nje kuyimali
Yes.
basibhekile
yeah
lapha ya
Bakulalela.
ungana maphishama lapha
Yes, inkinga ayikho nje.
inkinga ayikho kodwa nakhona okumnandi ukuthi inomyalelo yakhona futhi nama directives amahla khona ngoba khona noma DDL aba producer abakhona bayasinikeza futhi nawo script kwenzele phela ukuthi nento oyikhulumayo kungabi into esusela ekhanda lakho yabo kumele
nanokuthi because manje uma ngabe ukhuluma mina ngikubona ngazi ukuthi you know umuka radio you are stronger mina ngoba nga TV ngibona ngathi hey umuka radio ngathi kunzinyana because mhlawumbe kululanyana angisho ukuthi kulula kodwa mhlawumbe ingqinamba zikho kakhulu ekutheni umuntu osekhama engibuka angakhangwa yimi bese yahlala phansi yabuka usezozwa after ukuthi ngithini kanti ka radio kufuneka umbambe ngalento oyikhuluma engakuboni
injalo nje umehluko ungawubeka lapho ekuthenini ngoba umuntu uyasikhethela engathanda umuntu avela athi hey siyayivala manje yonke lento hawu bakithi
uyabona lapha ababona kude nangumalebza
hawu bakithi nathi intokazi sasayibambana nayo ishisa ngafika ke kulento yemzulili engakabikho le buhengi liyabili but ke kukhona abanye usisi ababefika nje beshintsha every now and then ngiyambonga kakhulu bamthokozani mamkhize Ndlovu you know ngoba uyena owangiqeqesha mangithatha over emva kababa uThemba Mkhwana wangiqeqesha wangiluleka manje kuya ngimangaza ukuthi buka phela imina la
wawuseyinsizwa bakithi
bakithi ngisayibhobhodleyana bakithi manje ngisabona semehlweni
wevi manje ungitshela uma ngakuthiwa unika ithuba unikezwe ithuba lokuthi weluleke umuntu nje onephupho lokusakaza inhlelo ungathini kulowo muntu
sinokumbuza nathi lo mbuzo emsakazweni ukuthi umyala umthini umuntu kodwa mina ngiya ngithi into mangabe uyifuna kweyakho hamba uyoyithatha uyabona noma ngabe kuthiwa ingqinamba zikangakanani lento ifana nokuhamba emgwaqeni umgwaqo nama potholes uyavika nakuyo lomkhakha lo into uma uyifuna uzovika ngoba ayikho into elula nanokuthi ukuba safundiseka thina ngalesa sikhathi sayaqala lemkhakha ukuthi uyadinga ithimba lokubuilda kwanye lakhe brand mhlawumbe ngabe sisendaweni engconywana uyangithola manje isikhathi sesiyavuma so uma ngabe into uyifuna hamba uyoyithola ngesilungu bathi take that leap of faith uzame uma ngabe ushayeka khuleka zama futhi kodwa uma ngabe uzonikezela okusho ukuthi lento bengesiyona yakho ngoba ngeke ngithi mina ngesilungu if you are driven by passion awudingi motivation because yonke into uzosayisela wena but zama ukubuilda ne team masukuba isikole
very crucial
masukuba isikole mangabe uthola ithuba lokuthi funda uyifundele le nto oyifunayo kwenzela ukuthi uzeluleke nawe ngomqondo wazi ukuthi ngize ngingene kulomkhakha kulendima nginakho okuyisikhali ngizovika ngaso ebese kuba yithimba elizobhilivela kuwena ukuthi lo uyibrand futhi ikhono likhona sizomeseka azafike la yakhona ngoba ngeke uzuwini uhamba wedwa ubuza thina zokutshela
because uyakubona into engiyaziyo ngamathimba ukuthi ena uma kukhona obhekene neimage yakho physically uyazi ukuthi awulokhu ukhathaze ukuthi ngizogqoka nekusasa makukhona o-marketing uyazi ukuthi igama lakho uzoliphutha out there nanokuthi lokho kungilidela komunye umbuzo ukuthi kubaleka kangakanani ukudiversifya la ukuthi ungagxile entweni eyodwa
kubaleka kakhulu ngeke ngizokhohlisa kubaleka kakhulu ngoba ikhona ukusenza thina noxolo sihluke mina uma ngifaka maskandi yangena uma ngifaka gospel kolokho
phakathi
tsikarikitsho siyangena yabo uma ngathi mhlawumbe namhlanje kusasa uyazi awusizozama la nami ngishayela
yes
ngingabhidilisha ngishaya yabo ngoba awazi ukuthi umkhakha lo sikuwona uzokholela lapha kusasa khona la uzophinda uthole khona elinye ithuba ekuzothiwa ziveze ebese uthi wena ayi lokho kodwa mina ngikwazi yabo ngake bangibizelela ngakomunye yezinhlelo la zoku act ngangigcine ngise theater kwaphela iminyaka eminingi ngabe ngiliyeka ishashalazi sengithula inhlelo kwathi awuzozodlala i-character thize ngatatazela kodwa ngathi ngiyakhona
yes
ngafika ngathi mangibuka ngathi hawu no ngiya-acta ziyakhala yabo so ungazivalele eboxini zivulele funda buza ulwazi lubalekile and uzigqilaze man ufune ukuthi konje mangase kuthiwa la kuyavaleka ngizophunyuka kuphi
uzophunyuka ubheke ngapha uyazi ke manje sengizokwenzisani ke wevi
uzongenzisana
sesiya ku ad break
madod
phela wena umetholwe inhlelo mfowethu uqweqwe lalela isikhokho sateng
yabona manje nguqweqwe ke manje khonto umthinta ngaphakathi
uyabona nje nangu camera 3 sacela nditshela babukele ukuthi ekhaya jikelele siyabuya emva kwekhefu mangabe sibuya so esiphethe director emva kwekhefu sisaqhubeka nohlelo lethu siphethe indaba ezimnandi kanjalo
all right cha kuyintokozo ngempela namhlanje kuseni kungulwesini ukuthi ngihlangabezana nawe lapha ekhaya jikelele uvimthembu ujama kaMnisi Ungozi ake sithi khuluqushwi ngapha etolo ke siyokhangisa masibuya ziningi into sakuphathela zona kusazoba mnandi
Siphinde ke sikwamukele mbukeli ekhaya jikelele sibonge kakhulu ngokuthi ke usingahlezi nathi lapha ekhaya yaze yamnandi ingxoxo yami novelano kaMthembu you know it's so inspiring ubona abantu abasha doing amazing things I mean iminyaka eminingi esakaza uhlelo uyabona kusho likhulu lokho umwazi ukusakaza uhlelo iminyaka emingaka kusho lukhulu ngework ethic yakho kuyiphathi conduct ukuthi phela ukuzukwazi ukwenza into eyodwa khona idiscipline edingekayo so yeah very inspiring
it was truly inspiring sentsho nathi sibancinci besikhule sinibukela yabo hayo senditsho
khona sanami andimdala ngaolhlo
no umdalanga sentsho nisikhulisile bethuna like ndiyamkhumbula kumizwilili sentsho like it's amazing because nangendlela yiyo akakehluku ewe ke ukuthi uthe fuka ncinci but usengilamuntu besimbona esithi imizwilili and ngokukumbona live it's like wow and lento itsho into kubana for the fact that he is still standing after iminyaka emingaka iyathi into kubana ngumuntu lona ebesebenza nzima ngumuntu lo iwork ethic yakhe ngumuntu bezazi bajonga ndingenile andizuphuma and nazi steps ekumele ndizithathe to get to where I am and ndiqinisekile nababukeli beekhaya jikelele bekukuhle kakhulu babambone because most of these people sibabona bepresenter so if bazawuhlala lapha siba interviewe uva okay there's this side yalo muntu esingayiqhelanga nawe singathanda nalapha ekhaya jikelele sibe nodliwano ndlebe nawe awufuna ukufike sithi hayibo mamtshali khasixelele banzi ngawe
hayi mntanami kuzovela liyovela ithu
nami ndingathanda nyani sike sisi okay siyakwazi into kubana you are one of the best news readers esizulu ewe ubusitho nje kutheni ngathi uyothuka ngoku hayi siyakwazi ntombi so sike sixoxisane nawe ukuthi hayibo mamtshali sentsho ulungiselela njani so that ube top notch bafumane
leyazi into engiyibona ko social media sometimes nokuba live noma ngajwayelanga lapha ko social media ubona ukuthi abantu they get so excited mangabe utshengiswa behind the scenes because basuke be curious bengazi babona nje itafula leli nathi lana abazi mangabe sebebona behind the scenes abantu esebenzisana nabo floor manager and everything yabona ukuthi bayakujabulela ukuziphendulela namhlanje ngiyazi ukuthi usuku nosuku lunento yini namhlanje i-World What Day
no hayi namhlanje kodwa ke ndingathi into kubana kwinyanga kaSeptember kuphelwa i-National yo samkisilungu ithi ndijonge i-National Prevention Suicide Month apho kuxhotyiswa uluntu into kubana yeyi apho siphila khona siphila nabantu mhlawumbe esingatsho into kubana banomvandedwa umuntu ungamazi bakwenzeka ntoni kanti because of i-depression or nezimo mhlawumbe adlula kuzo lo muntu ucinga into kubana azibulale so inyanga apho kuxhotyiswa uluntu ngokubanzi into kubana xa ubona umuntu ngathi ubonisa i-symptoms ezithile ze-suicide thetha naye kube khona i-counseling njalo njalo so siyabongoza nawe apho ekhaya mbukeli into bangaba mhlawumbe unomhlobo okanye nawe uyazibona into kubana hayi man ufikelwa zingcinga zokuzibulala thetha nomuntu omthembileyo Masithi qhwike mbukeli evenkileni sizawubuya nemamtshana
masibuya ke mbukeli sobe sesingena ehoreni lethu lesithathu ungayindawo ke hlala nje kanjalo